Hi, it's Gersh Kuntzman here on ritzy Plaza Street East in Prospect Heights for another episode of Where Do My Neighbors Live, our series on insurance fraud, blatant insurance fraud right under our noses. Here we got one. Where do my neighbors live?
This guy says he's from the state of Texas.
Where do my neighbors live?
Yeah, I'd like to hit it in his solar plexus.
Where do they
live?
Hey, it's Gersh Kuntzman, still on Plaza Street East. And look, I'm not even saying I know what the scam is. I'm not a driver, and I also don't cheat the system regularly. But again, if you've got so many out-of-state plates with so many in-city tickets, it says to me that the drivers are trying to scam the system in some way. So I'll ask the question again.
Where do my neighbors live? This guy says Canada is mine to enjoy.
Where do my neighbors live?
Well, if he likes it so much, why don't he live there full time?
Where do they live? Still on Plaza Street East in Tony Prospect Heights with a pickup driver who claims to be from an out-of-state.
Where do my neighbors live? This guy has a pickup truck from Carolina. Where do my neighbors live? But the scammies run and give me a case of angina. Where do they live?
Again, this isn't about doxing my neighbors. This is just simply saying if you have an out-of-state plate, yet you have so many parking and moving violations in New York City, it's some sort of insurance fraud or some other scam that authorities should be aware of. So I'll ask the question again.
Where do my neighbors live? This guy says he's from the old line state. Where do my neighbors live? But looking at his record, he's a reprobate. Where do they live?
For another one.
Where do my neighbors live? This guy says that he's a nutmegger. Where do my neighbors live? But his record shows he's just a common bootlegger. Where do they live? Danny has a car and an aunt in Massachusetts. He says the car is hers, insurance he's reducing. The plates on Danny's car have pictures of the pilgrims. When he runs the light, New York never seems to bill him. Danny drives his car just 2 miles to the office. He always goes too fast, it takes longer if he's cautious. With base date on the plates, old Danny screws the system. If I explicate, you'd see we're all his victims.
Where do my neighbors live? This guy claims he's from Massachusetts. Where do my neighbors live? That's what makes Danny a true threat.